We're just going to jump right in cold because we're already running really, really late.
No.
But the good news is I have a ton of brand new equipment in here.
Yeah.
The bad news is I have not had a whole heck of a lot of time to troubleshoot everything. Ben's throwing bottle caps. That's not helping. But anyway, welcome everybody to the Total BS podcast.
Total.
Your beer and internet podcast, as
Yes.
coined by one of our Australian furry listeners on Twitter. On the Twitter.
Hello, Australian furry Twitter listeners.
Hello there. And hello, flat earthers.
Are you a Twitter listener?
Am I a Twitter listener?
You listen to Twitters?
I do. I guess I do. I suppose I do.
I can hear the silence and the screaming of the Twitters.
Why did things get awkward all of a sudden? Things just got really weird, and I don't really have an explanation.
Things just got really weird?
You know what? You make a very good point.
No.
Yeah, Melissa's not feeling well. Poor girl. Ben just dropped his mic onto the floor.
Dropped.
It's kind of hard to podcast when your mic's on the floor, sir. You might have to pick that up. I'm just saying. That is loud as hell. Holy crap.
This is a very professional operation here, sir.
So anyway, because I have not had as much time to troubleshoot everything as I would like, things may sound a little strange. They may sound a little funny. I've got a little.
That's stuff people already know.
Well, yeah. I've got hundreds of dollars of new equipment, and I've managed to work the kinks out of some of this, not all of it. I should be able to adjust this if you are listening on iTunes. You should be hearing this in your left and right ear. If you are hearing this only in your left side on YouTube or otherwise, yeah, there you go. I apologize. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, yeah.
Don't apologize to all these assholes.
I'll apologize to Snoopy.
Okay,
How about
fine.
that?
Fine.
Yeah, Snoopy is filling in for Chris.
Mm-hmm.
So
now we can tell Chris that he got filled in by Snoopy.
he did. He got completely filled in by Snoopy. Fucker.
Thoroughly filled in.
Thoroughly filled. Holy crap. It took us that long. Oh, my God. So, anyway, hi, Ben.
Hello, Nick.
How are you? I got to tell you, by the way, Chris is not here right this second. He may join us a little bit later, but I actually went and met up with him last night. And
Like on purpose?
on purpose.
Why would you
It
do
was
that?
even planned. It was even
Whoa.
planned. I was like, dude, let's go get some sushi rolls.
Oh, sushi rolls.
Yeah.
Oh.
And afterwards, we decided, hey, let's go swing by Twist, which is a bar not too far from where Chris and I live, out here in beautiful Metairie, suburb of New Orleans. And we said, let's go see who's playing at Twist, and we'll go check them out and hang out for a little bit and help Adam, which is Chris's business partner. We'll help him pick up after the show. And we went in there, and I saw something I haven't seen in years. I saw a band playing to two people.
Wow.
There was a band on stage, a live band playing, and there were two people in the audience.
Were they listening?
One of them had his head in his hands. I'm not sure what was happening there.
There could have been drugs or alcohol involved.
The other one was sitting on a bar stool and seemed like he was listening attentively.
Okay. All right.
So, yeah.
Hey, okay, if you're reaching one guy, it may only be half of the audience.
It might, yeah.
But if you're reaching one guy, that's a good show.
It is a good show. Yeah. So I felt really bad because as a former
Yeah,
musician
that's kind of
myself,
awkward. I probably would have left.
I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been there. That's all I can
Well,
really
no,
say
I know
is I've been there.
y'all have played to an empty room.
I'm trying to think if we ever played to
I
Crowd
think
of
you did.
Zero. I think we did play to
It
a...
was, what was that place called?
it was Bullseye.
Bullseye, that's it,
Yep.
yeah.
Ain't there no more, but it used to be there, and we played to an empty crowd.
Yeah, you sure did.
Yep, completely empty. It happened to us one time, and that's why I walked in, I was like, ooh, I know what's happening here.
No, but you see, that you just, you put your head down and you barrel through it, and you still played your show. That's all that
Yes.
counts.
Well, you have to.
These guys, you know.
They did, and to look, to their credit, they powered through it, man. They absolutely powered through it, and they closed with a cover of Rolling Stones' "Break On Through."
Cool.
Break on through to the other side. The lead singer hit some of the notes some of the times. I'm gonna kill the feedback in just a second. There we go.
You broke it.
Well, I had to actually tune into Ustream. We do monitor the chat, by the way. There are a number of ways you can catch this show if you are new to this, by the way. And one of them is Ustream, ustream.tv/channel/brainstatic. I'm too lazy to change it. That's the old show URL. I am too lazy. And anyway, so yeah.
This relaunch really worked out well, didn't it?
Oh, totally smooth. Totally smooth. Are you kidding me? Smooth sailing. Easy street.
That's as easy as Christopher Cross, man.
The only piece of equipment involved that has not been replaced is the actual computer. I'm sorry, that hasn't been replaced in the last year. Is the actual computer? Every single piece of equipment in here now is completely brand new.
But everything works so great.
Well, look, a little bit of configuration. We should have all of these kinks worked out. We should.
I don't know. Chris likes it kind of kinky, you know. So maybe
Chris likes
this
a lot of things really
well,
kinky.
right. So
as
maybe
does
this
Snoopy,
just,
from what I hear.
Oh,
I hear Snoopy is a bit of a kinkster. Snoopy, any comment?
Is that actually a
Silence is consent.
Is Kinkster a thing? Is it like hipster?
Kinkster?
For kinks?
I don't know.
You said Kinkster, didn't you?
Did I say kinkster?
I think you did.
Maybe.
Check the tapes.
It seems check the tapes. Yeah, we run that sophisticated of an operation. Let me just pull it right up. Jesus.
Kinkster's kind of like a hipster that, like, you know, subscribes to Chris's
to his newsletter.
Right.
Because God knows he doesn't check his damn Twitter. Jesus.
Oh, man, I think I want a Chris newsletter.
Do you want a Chris newsletter?
I think that would be great.
I'd be tempted to, at least check it out every now and again.
Yeah,
I think a little bit, that might be a little too much, Chris. Might be a little much. Anyway, you want to talk about Nebraska?
Let's talk about Nebraska. Wait.
Yeah, Nebraska.
Why are we talking about Nebraska?
Let's talk about Nebraska. Let's see. Let me throw it up there. All right.
Production of...
There we go. So Nebraska is halting production of a widely mocked state license plate. And I just threw the picture up there. And you can see where they may have a problem. Ben, would you care to describe for our audio-only listeners what exactly we're looking at here?
Looks to be a Nebraska license plate with a blue field with yellow copy on type that says Nebraska.
You are such a graphic designer.
At the bottom, you have what are most likely the year the state was founded, which is 1867 to what would be the current date in 2017.
Indeed.
There is a ghosted image in the background on which you would assume the license plate number would be placed over.
Yeah, your XDB674
sure.
whatever.
Of a man who appears to be twerking his long schlong.
That's exactly what it looks like. Now, what it was intended to be.
Let's say it should be a guitar, right?
It was. No,
what is that?
That was supposed to be. It's supposed to be the sower because you're in Middle America.
Right, okay.
Exactly.
Right,
you're in the farmland,
and that's on their flag.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's what it's supposed to be. However, when you look at it on this picture, it's kind of obvious that's not quite how it came out.
Yeah, when you take it out of context like that.
And let's be honest, this show's taking it out of context. This show will take this out of context.
Well,
all
no,
day.
not us particularly, but it's just that one figure alone.
Yep.
On the license plate, it looks like a dude just messing with his junk.
It absolutely looks
but
like
it's
a guy.
Some substantial junk.
He's presenting and he is packing.
Oh, absolutely.
That is a very gifted individual.
He's letting the ladies in Nebraska know he is ready to mingle.
I think he's doing the men of Nebraska a service.
Yeah, absolutely.
I really do. You look at that, and I mean, as a guy, I'm like, I can't mess with that.
Nope,
I can't compete. I'll go somewhere else.
That's. You know what? I wouldn't fight that. I would be proud of that as a Nebraskan.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't you just embrace it and run with it?
Absolutely.
Like,
but everybody's going to get offended about something.
I would be.
I would be.
Well, what if they just change the state motto to Nebraska? Huge balls.
Big old dick.
Nebraska, we are packing.
Nebraska, veiniest dicks.
Nebraska, we're jacked. And we're jacking.
Nebraska, the baloney capital of the world.
Nebraska, the whole state is the meat packing district.
Free baloney pony rides.
Holy shit.
Bring the family.
Oh my
man.
God.
Man.
Oh, man, that is I can't get over the longer I stare at it, the more I really like it.
It's warm.
Yeah. It's like it helps that like the guy is in mid strut.
Oh,
you know what I
absolutely.
mean?
Well,
like it's not enough
either
that he's just
that
presenting.
or it's a particularly vigorous motion. Like he's into it.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So but it's still like he is in mid strut, so like he's just walking like, excuse me, pardon me, I'm just walking right through here. I just came out of the cornfields. I need a whole wheelbarrow just for my
Why are you
manhood.
Colonel Sanders?
I have no idea. When I look at a man like that,
finger licking good.
that's right. What flavor would you like my member?
That's member looking good.
You should like a little barbecue sauce with your wings.
No.
Little honey mustard.
I'm just gonna dip it.
Oh my God. This is such a fucking vibe in this room tonight, and I absolutely love it.
Just the tip.
It's like,
Just to see if it's fun.
oh my God. Nebraska. They don't even have southern accents in Nebraska. I don't even know
No,
why
it's
I'm
definitely
talking about
Midwestern.
that. That is completely Midwest, and I'm giving them a southern accent.
Well, you know.
That's right up there when everybody
Nebraska, come see our pork steeples.
thinks Nebraska, cornfields for miles. I can't stop with the southern accent. I can't stop. They're not southern.
Nebraska,
They're not.
Behold our point swatters.
Point swatters. What? What the fuck is a point swatter? What the hell? I have no idea what are you gonna make me Google point swatter? I might have to. I may have to now. Do we want to look up point swatter or do we want to move on?
Well, no, go ahead.
Do we want to look up point
let's
swatter?
do this.
All right. Let's see what happens. Oh, go, go. Go, go. I need to bring it down here because I can't see it up there.
Nebraska, home of the dude piston.
Home of the new piston. Okay. Point swatter. Is it 2 words? It might be.
I think it's 2.
Okay. Point swatter. Bloodhound Gang is the first reference. I am always happy for Bloodhound Gang. Foxtrot, uniform, Charlie, Kilo. That's what it's all referencing.
Oh, okay.
Point and swat, fly swatter. I gotta say, I'm not getting. There's an Urban Dictionary reference for boink swatter.
Maybe that's it.
Are you curious what that is?
Yep.
All right, let's pop that up. Let's see. Hello, Urban Dictionary. Hello, Urban Dictionary, my old friend. That doesn't really work.
Nope,
does
does not work even a little bit.
Not even a little.
Nope.
I botched that one. Boink swatter. The male sexual
There
organ,
you go.
also known as the dude piston or penis.
There you go.
Stick the boink swatter in the ham wallet.
There you have it.
Boink swatter. Boink swatter. What boink are you swatting?
Your personal boink.
Boink, your personal boink.
I need to go to the boink.
Go into the
to get some money. Can we get off this subject?
I guess we should. I was about to say every now and again. Really, it's a lot more often than every now and again. We tend to get on a topic and stay on it for way too long. But it's like you stay on it long enough to where you try to Family Guy it. You just kind of keep on going until it loops back around again, and maybe you get around.
I spoke to a very pleasant lady. She was a boink teller.
A boink teller,
Yeah.
not a boink swatter.
No, not a boink swatter.
No, that would be silly.
Spoke to her at the boink to withdraw some money.
At the boink at your penis?
Let's keep rolling.
Okay. All right.
God damn. Fell dead.
Woo! All right. Let's see.
Struck by lightning.
All right. I've been to San Francisco. Have you been to San
I
Francisco?
have
Ben?
never.
You've never been?
It's a trip I want to make.
Like it. I will say this: it is one of my favorite places in this country, on this earth.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I've never left the country, so my experience past the United States is a little limited. However,
Have you ever been swimming in the Gulf of Mexico?
yes,
You briefly left.
you make a really good point.
There you go.
Okay, so I did. Well, no, because there's that international waters thing.
International, whatever, man.
All right, I'll just go with you.
There you go.
I left it. I left the
You
country.
left the country.
I left the country.
Mm-hmm.
I jumped. I never thought of it that way.
There you
Like
go.
I'm
Mhm.
jumping in the ocean, and I'm. Is that like renouncing citizenship on some level? If you
No,
swim
I think
out far
you're still.
enough?
I think you're still a citizen. Although at some point, Cuba might pick you up.
At what point do I become Cuban?
I think when you eat a Cuban sandwich and get free health care.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
All right. Do I get one of those cool like 1950s cars that they have over there?
Oh, absolutely. And you get one of those
Oh.
great Gaia Barra shirts, you know?
Ooh.
Yeah, with all the pockets on the front and everything.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that
those
could
are
be-
nice.
Do I have to stare? Do I have to stare epically and have that my portrait taken like my long flowing locks are in the wind, and then have it, against a red background with a dark inlay?
Like Che?
Yes. Do I get to do
Maybe.
that? Was Che Cuban?
Yeah, he was Cuban.
He was Cuban?
Uh-huh. Nothing, nothing much. What's a Cuban with you?
Holy shit. All right, San Francisco.
The fuck?
I have no idea if the listeners enjoy this
Can
or
we
not.
just leave?
Yeah, we can. There's nothing stopping us, so we could stop right now. This could be the end of it right now.
Listeners are going, yes!
Yes.
Yes!
Listeners will be like,
Please do
why
that.
are you going?
Please do that. Just-
Why am I still listening? I don't even know at this point.
I'm so high.
I'm so high right now. I'm listening to this Total BS podcast thing. I don't know what's going on.
Where are we going with this?
San Francisco.
Okay.
We're going to San Francisco. We're on the path, and that's where we're going. Okay. So the cost of living in San Francisco is pretty.
It's substantial.
It's really high, and it really is the property. Like that's one thing that I saw. Like the restaurants, yes, they're higher, but they're not like holy shit, break the bank higher.
Right.
What I did notice was very substantially higher was the cost of property. Like if you wanted like a little like studio apartment, you're in a decent area, you're paying $1 million.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's something outrageous.
It's like, it's getting up there with New York real estate.
Yeah, and this was a story that circulated on our local NOLA.com here, saying that there is a man paying $400 a month to sleep in a wooden box in Friends San Francisco living room.
Okay.
$400 a month, and he has his own little box.
I'll take a box.
Yeah, it's not now. To be fair, I will scroll down here for the YouTube audience. It's a fairly nice box.
It's pretty, yeah.
If you're-
That's a good looking box.
You ain't seeing those boxes in the underpass on I-10.
Oh, no. That's
No. This one is done up nice, and I like how he even made an effort to have a little decor. He's got
he's got some lights.
a little LED string along the very top of it. It's a fairly large box. Probably housed a refrigerator at one point, I would imagine.
You know, if it's the same store I'm thinking of, I think they built it.
You think they built the box?
Yes.
Out of what, I wonder?
I think it's just building materials. It's like plywood, and they got some reinforcing beams up there.
Yeah, it says the makeshift bedroom, which his owner refers to as a pod, is no larger than a wide bookshelf and inconspicuously stationed at one corner of an apartment living room in the Sunset District neighborhood. Its exterior resembles a large crate, while inside houses a twin bed, a fold-up desk, and some LEDs.
See?
That ain't
I
bad,
think he's
dude.
even got a TV in there.
I'm just saying, obviously I got kids now, and I'm a married
I
fuck.
was gonna say
If I was a single dude,
any personal space, I'll take at this point. I mean,
dude, if I was a single guy, back when I was a gigging musician, I totally would have taken that arrangement.
I think you had an apartment very similar to this at some point.
Actually, I did, yeah.
The one over there on by the Save
Yeah.
Center.
My first,
when it was Save Center.
yeah, when it was Save Center, it ain't Save Center no more. No, my first ever apartment was with the former drummer of my old band, the one that Chris and I were in, and it wasn't even necessarily an apartment. It was somebody took a garage, and literally in the space that you could park a car,
Mm-hmm.
myself and Steve put 2 decent-sized beds.
Yep.
And really, that was about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like he had a chest of drawers. I couldn't even fit that in there. So I just had I had about 2 or 3 cardboard boxes that were stacked on top of each other.
So this is a little bit smaller, but it's reminiscent of that situation.
Yeah. I mean, like we actually had a functioning kitchen, but the functioning kitchen wasn't even that big.
I think you had like a hot plate and like a microwave.
Yeah. We had a microwave. We had a refrigerator. We had running water. It was fine. It wasn't horrible.
You had to go poop in the backyard.
Yeah, unfortunately, Katrina took it. I actually wanted to go back there
really?
I wanted to go back there and take pictures just so I could show people like where I used to live for the longest time. because I was there for a while,
Yeah.
and unfortunately, yeah, Katrina destroyed it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not
That
even
was
there.
a tiny little space though.
It was itty bitty, man.
Mm-hmm,
Itty bitty.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, San Francisco. Shit.
And in the box.
In the box. In the box. In the box.
What's in the box?
What's in the
What's
box?
in the box?
What's in the box? If you don't know what that is, go watch the movie 7.
That was 7.
That was 7.
What about
Yeah.
8?
We'll be right back, folks.
Weren't we supposed to like just open up and then go straight to break?
Yeah, something like that. We could do that now. It's been about 20 minutes. You want a break, and then we can we can come back. I gotta prep the follow up from our last episode.
Ooh, follow up.
On our last episode, which was episode 7, I believe, we briefly discussed Kim Kardashian.
Whoa, wait. That was episode 7?
Yeah.
Let me just reference 7?
Yes.
Melissa would need to interpret that.
Conspiracy.
Yeah.
Conspiracy.
That's a little bit too suspicious.
They know.
They do know. They're
Snoopy?
aware.
Yeah. Snoopy, comment. Insightful.
Synchronicity.
Synchronicity.
No, that's like
Or is
internet
it-
or
I
something.
don't know what it is. Synchronicity? Well, I don't know.
Oh God, let's just go to break.
All right, let's go to break. All right, we'll be
Oh,
right back.
God,
If you're,
we
of course,
suck.
if you're listening live, then you'll hear us set up the next bit.
No cheating.
You will.
You have to close your ears, like your
Okay. If you're listening live, you have to put your hands over your ears like
over
this.
your ears.
Now we can't see you, so this is on the honor system.
Put your hand
hands
over
over your
your
ears.
rear.
Okay, yeah. Put your hands over your ears and your rear.
Put your hands over your rear.
grow 2 new appendages,
Mhm.
or actually, you just need 1 more appendage.
Mhm.
There's 1 more appendage, so you have to
Grow
have
1
2, or
appendage and
maybe you
cover
can-
your rear.
You know what? You can almost look. You can almost cover both of your ears.
But
with
you
just one
have to
arm.
cup it.
I don't know if you can cup it. Though.
No, you can cup your rear, because then when
No, you can cup your rear. Of
no,
course.
because when you fart in it, you got a cup of cheese.
Oh Jesus! All right, we should have gone to break a long time ago. All right. All right. Let's see.